Hello friends, today I was thinking of playing with whimsical faces with my water pastels, or my soft pastels. I keep calling them the wrong thing, soft pastels. You can use these in different ways. I am using them with my water brush, and one I also sketch with them. I also just do my water brush over my sketching, or I'll pick up the color with my water brush. And I just thought I would do this today. I'm sorry if you guys don't have this, but you can come follow along with the pencil crayons or whatever, and just not using the water brush. Or if you have water pencils, if you have water brush, or just any paintbrush that you can dab water in. So I've been working on these girls. I showed you, probably you see it on my blog, and they're nothing spectacular, but that's going to change because we're going to start kind of working on something here, and we're going to make it, practice it every day, or when we can, but try every day, and to make our own unique girl. So this is how I started with this girls that I'm trying to practice here. So I have these lines. I made a little circle underneath. I kind of got a little triangle happening here where the nose should be, and that's about it. That's how I started. You can just use this and go with a nice face here like that, and that's your basics of starting. So it's how many scribbles? That was 1, 2, 3, 4 scribbles really. And if you're counting the eyebrows, the balls of the eyes, the blacks of the eyes, it's more, it's 6. But anyway, so I'm using my water brush, but you can use a paintbrush, dipping in water, whatever. Or you could just do it with your crayon, pencil crayon, and have it like that. So this is the first step of what I've been playing with. So I've been doing this, and then kind of figure out where the brows should be, because you got the nose here, so you want to point it towards the nose, and that's about it. Like, there's no exact. Now I'm going to go here. You're going to see every once in a while me going like this. That's just to pick up more paint or chalk, and that's what I'm doing. I tend to have a little bit of a tissue on the side to dab some of it off, or I end up using it up on my drawing itself. So that's how I use it, and it doesn't matter. This is just for fun, so it's not for perfection. So it is to try to get our own uniqueness. So this would be good, and then some nice cheeks, you know, if you probably can see that, and then we have hair, and then we just play with color. So if you want to do these for the eyes, that's perfect. If you want to add a little bit more, I'm going to add color to the eyes. Now if you want to go a step further and add color, I'm going to grab a blue chalk, or you can even grab the brush and just sketch with the chalk. So this is like a very light blue here. Maybe, I don't know if you guys can see this all. I actually have it usually this way, where my black's here. I have it the same way all the time, so then I can kind of remember where my colors are. Anyway, so I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit of water out. It's not perfect, but that's the whole thing. It's just playing with it, because this is just to have fun and maybe build up on your own character. So I'm going in with the orange, and I'm just going to dab a little bit right here, just because the shape of the eye maybe a bit. Add some color. So you could do that. If you want to add the whole eye, grab some black and just draw out the eye a bit more and go underneath. So we could leave it the way it was, or we can do this. And this is quite the square kind of ish eyes, but so you could have left it the way it was with just the line and the little eyeball, add color if you want, or not, you know. So I'm just going to go back on another girl here that I might have that on, see, just like that. So you can, and with this girl right here, that I just showed you, I can all of a sudden decide I want to change this and go in and change her eyes. And I made it quite thick there just because of being fast, but see, you can decide you want a total different look. Now I decided that very dark blue, which I probably shouldn't have went with the dark blue, but whatever, because I had black still on my brush. But you get the gist of it. You can kind of change it up. So her as well, I could do the same thing. This one would be really good example of two different eyes. See, it was just the ball and the line. And that's where you start from, and then you decide what you want to do from there. If you want that kind of eye, you might want that kind of eye, or now I have to add some kind of color around the eye. I'm grabbing the tissue and just kind of blotting off the black, not doing the same thing as I did last time. So that's what I'm doing. So I was like, I found this girl that I liked, and she had just the line and little eyeballs, and then I'm like, hey, I could add, you know, it like this, whatever. So you can do whatever you want with them. Anyway, that's kind of the starting of my girl now. And let's do, let's see, what color hair do we want? We'll do like this kind of blue. Actually, I'll just do this kind of hair. I just want blue for something different. I do have her a little bit off the page, but whatever. We're just playing with it. So I'm just gonna I like to also a lot of the time add different blues. So we can go this brighter blue here as well. And as long as the paper is not totally soaked, it'll be fine to kind of, if the paper is soaked, sometimes it can kind of tear it up a bit, but this pastel chalk, soft pastels, is really nice, and it moves really great, and it's a little bit more, it moves a little bit more smoothly and doesn't leave lines behind as the watercolor crayons that I have, I find. So I'm liking that. Now I'm going to go dip in the darker blue just to get under the hair here a bit. So that's basically it. Now it's quite cartoony. I can fill in. So I haven't really even decided on what to do with the nose yet. I'm going to go with this little brown a bit here and see like if I want to shape the nose. I'm not even sure yet, so gotta kind of go within this here. So I'm going to kind of put some brown shading around, but this is not to be like a perfect human like the way we should look now. It's just to have fun with and play and make some kind of person up. So I'm going to go in with the gray here make the covered part of the eyeball, which is under the eyelid. And I'm going to go in with the yellow. Well, I made that really dirty. And just play with the face like that. Squirt some water in there. So I didn't add like water to the paper or anything like that. Just, it's nice with these chalks. They work really good. They mix really well. Gonna go with this blue here, softer blue. And I'm just kind of going with the colors that I've been playing with before here in the face. And you can do all pink face, whatever you want, but this is just for fun. So I'm going to do a little mouth now. You can do like a little bird type thing with a little wisp of a wing, kind of like that. Like a little smile. You can also do a mouth like that would be like almost like a heart without a bottom point to it. So let's see here, like this kind of a thing. Here's another one like that. So whatever you like. I still have a little tad of blue in here, so it might change the color a bit, but that's okay because this is just a fun coloring. Now I got a little bit of red in here, and I'm going to throw that in there just to change it up a bit. Just because I want to add that. You don't have to, you can do whatever you want, but this is where you can experiment. And with this, if you're using pastels, they tend to really be easy to wash away mistakes as well. So you can go over with some color for the rest of the skin here. And you can go over them after too, after you're done, they dry and you're another day or whatever. That's what I've been doing. You see me go back on the other page to totally alter it. It's just an easy medium to play with and not worry about mistakes. It's just trying to get something in your head. You can use this on a journal too, but and that's kind of her right there. So I got black. Now I'm like, oh, I know I still got black on my thing, so I'm like, okay, what can I use to get rid of this black? I can fix that up. I can put a couple eyelashes if I want. Oh, I don't know if I like them, so I won't darken them up. And then you can kind of just use it up on other places here. Here. Easy place to rub it off, but then you're going to get a little bit blue, but that's okay. You just find another spot to rub it off on. That's for me, but you can also use your tissue. So that is what I've just been playing with, guys, and I hope this was fun and a quick little thing for you. I'm going to do a little bit of cheeks here in this kind of a red. I got a really good variety of color here on. I happen to be unlucky with these pastels, but look at how I'm doing it right over the other colors. Isn't that great? And that's the fun thing. It's like clowning around with this. That's the fun thing with this. I can go and grab some orange and put it right over the cheeks too, just to be fun. See how the colors are just mixing. This is just a whimsical person, right? So it doesn't matter how she turns out. She's just a made-up character. So that's about it, guys. This is a quick little view or a thing on my idea of how to kind of wing it. That was about 15 minutes for her. You can go into more details and do a background and all that sort of thing. Oops. Making her a little bit, the skin there a little bit. And look, I even mixed up the colors and messed them up, but that's okay because I can lighten them up with squeezing a little bit of water on there. Just looks like shadowing. I like the way, how forgiving these pastels are. So, and how much fun you can have with them. So, and these are not in a very expensive brand or anything like that. So I like that. That you can use anything, just to have fun with it. And now this is a nice little quick, turn into a quick journal page or just an idea, building up somebody, a character. So then you can, next character might be a little different. Things, anything that you didn't like, you might be able to change. And that's the idea of doing it over and over and playing with it, not just doing one character. But I got a little green in here, so I'm going to purposely throw some in the eyebrows just to see, you know. But to have something you don't like or whatever, you change it, or you want to see what it would look like this way. So if you practice every day, you're going to have the most like awesome character out there. So now you could grab your chalks, you can doodle, or you can you know, do that, or I can grab a color here like let's go with this red brown. You can doodle that like that. See? And then you can work on your background. Well, I added more black, but you didn't have to. It was on there already. I wasn't thinking, but it's just, there's so much ways to use this. It's really cool. I like the way, and I'm just using up my paints. Then I added just I just dabbed it with the water brush, and look how much more color came on there. So that's just playing with my soft pastels, but you guys can play and give things a try and see where you're at with. Just totally go crazy with the colors and don't even think, well, a person doesn't look like that, because who cares? It's not a human, it is a whimsical idea in your head. And in your head there is magic and all that kind of stuff, and there's no limits to what we can think up. So I hope you guys give this a try. Look at this. There's so much, especially like if you have these soft pastels, this is fun. You can do this with other mediums too. Just give it a try. Pencils, watercolor. It won't be as easy to spread the color, but you can still color and have fun with it. Watercolor. It's just going to be a little bit different, but just getting used to your medium. And if you have something that you're used to already, you should be able to maneuver it to do whatever you want. And if not, that's a good way to practice on these little characters. So, and you can also add more detail to it after, and you can mix your colors like crazy. Who cares? It's just fun. So there is quick and easy, and I will leave you guys at that. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of just playing with your characters and building them. Work on them for like a month straight. Give it like yourself a challenge or something, or even a couple weeks straight, and just go back and keep all your pictures and go back and see like what you've changed, what you improved, what you like, and all that kind of stuff, and build up from there of your whimsical characters. They'll be your own characters. You won't copy them off of somebody else and, you know, be like, you'll feel good about it. You'll feel good that these are your made up, your imagination and that kind of thing. So don't forget to craft like a duck. Have fun. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.